It's 2017, and along with the traditional New Year's celebrations, which largely consist of looking back to what was great and good last year, the world of anime moves forward with its own quarterly tradition of unleashing a new flood of anime series onto the airwaves for the unwashed masses to ingest. Like 3 months ago, I've taken a look at some of the first new episodes to air, and here are my thoughts on them. It's the Winter 2017 anime preview, from a different perspective. Coming to us on Wednesdays is Akiba's Trip. Now I know you're going to look at the logo and see the obvious pun in the name, but I'm sure every Tom, Dick and Harry will have pointed that out by now, unless of course your name is Kiba, in which case I'm not quite sure I want to watch you stripping. Putting aside, Akiba's Trip is based on a series of games of the same name, and the plot heavily borrows from one obviously. In Akihabara they exist a dark, hidden side, away from a public view. There are vampires, known as Kageyashi in the first game, or Synthesis in the more widely available second game. It's actually on Steam, it's quite fun actually. They're known as bugged ones in the anime, but the premise is pretty much the same. They want to suck your blood, or something like that anyway. Thankfully, the hero character Tamatsu is there to save the day, once he's been turned into a vampire anyway. In the anime this is done by quite a passionate kiss from the female lead, Matome. So far so normal for a vampire series, right? And how do you kill a vampire anyway? A steak through the heart? I don't mind medium rare, thanks. Garlic? None for me, thanks. Or sunlight? Yep, that's a fella right there. And what better way to expose a young female vampire to sunlight but to strip them? It makes perfect sense, in a world where logic is the only measure of sense at least. To the rest of us it just looks like an excuse to have fights where remaining clothes is the aim of the game. Which again is fine by me. The other key characters so far are Tamatsu's younger sister, Niwaka, who is every bit of a little sister character. She's cute, she's bratty, and she has more than just a passing interest in anime, just like her big brother. There's also a token ditzy blonde, Arisa Aokaiden. And with a name like that, I'm just waiting for them to announce that she's at least in part Finnish. Just like the character that fulfilled the same position in the second game, Kati Raikkonen. Overall, Akiba's Trip was a silly but enjoyable experience, and quite true to the games. With music and female leads all given from earphones, a Seiyu group from Seiyu's Life last year. It's fun to listen to in Japanese, and for the first time ever, Funimation are actually producing a dub, released just minutes after it airs in Japan, so plenty of viewing options available for everybody. Akiba's Trip is streaming every Wednesday at 6 AM Pacific time on Crunchyroll, with a similar dub released from Funimation around the same sort of time. Next up comes Masamune-kun's Revenge, a manga adaptation from Silverlink which focuses on a handsome, narcissistic guy hoping to get revenge on a beautiful but kind of nasty girl who hurt his feelings when he was much younger. You see, as a child, Masamune Makabe was quite chunky. He was always bullied by his classmates, but when he was protected by a local witch girl, he fell in love and eventually confessed his feelings to her. The girl turned him down, saying she'd never go out with him, and gives him a nickname Pig's Butt. She really wasn't nice to him at all. Fast forward to modern days and Masamune is shaved porky exterior and is beefed up instead, and is every bit the handsome and narcissistic guy he appears to be. The only thing he loves more than being the centre of attention from everyone is himself. He'd even give Saya from Amagi Brilliant Park a run for his money in that respect. Having just transferred schools, he's out to make a big mark on the crowd, but stopped in his tracks when another guy tries to confess his feelings to a school idol, only to be shut down very publicly and then be given a very abusive nickname. Something that sounds all too familiar to Masamune's experience as a child. The girl ends up, unsurprisingly, being his childhood crush, Aki Adaraki. He's overjoyed, not the chance to rekindle a lost romance, but to make her fall the way that he did as a child. Now a standout thing about Masamune-kun's Revenge is how both the male and female leads are both really unlikable, and it's how it's hard to really take sides in this feud. In one side is a narcissistic guy who's only out for revenge, and the other is cruel beyond words, crushing the hearts of any guy who even goes near her. The real main characters haven't really had a chance to stand out yet, except for Masamune-kun's classmates, and one of which is Tai Futaba, a cheery girl who's clearly interested in him. And the other is Kojo Shuri, a male friend who could very easily end up being a girl actually. He has that sort of androgynous look that means they'll either end up turning him into a female character or use him as a punchline in misunderstandings between the pair. There's also Aki's right-hand girl, Yoshino Kawai. She's got some sort of connection to Aki other than just being a friend, as she's always nearby, is always being ordered around by her. Masamune-kun's Revenge has decent potential to be a good series. There's a long list of potential pitfalls it has to overcome before it can reach there. It's quite easy to see where the series is planning on going even after just one episode. That isn't always a bad thing. If you want to join me on the journey of his revenge, then it's streaming on Crunchyroll on Thursdays at 8 AM Pacific time, with a simuldub coming from Funimation just a day later. Moving on to Friday's fare, we have Koji Seo's latest romance drama, Fuka. Like his other series, Fuka follows a regular high school student, this time called Yu Haruna. Yu is very much a child of a millennium. He's always got his face buried deep into his smartphone, checking on Twitter and tweeting about everything he does every single day. I wouldn't be at all surprised if it turned out he was also a Twitter shitter. I'm frankly surprised he's not been involved in a road traffic collision already, as he's so glued to his screen he didn't even notice a cute blue-haired girl charging down the street telling people to get out of the way. And then with this being an anime and everything, you can guess where this ended up. Though thankfully it didn't end up with his face in Fuka's crotch, as the lesser series would have overused that cliche long enough already. Brought back to reality, Yu is confronted by the beautiful girl's secret white treasure. And with him still holding his phone from reading his tweets, she gets the wrong end of the stick, and smashes the phone in anger. And so, after a weak source male lead, we have a violent female lead. Now we just need a childhood friend or former love interest to complete the Holy Trinity. And look what we have here. We have Yu's childhood friend, Koyuki Hinashi, a super popular idol singer who's topping the charts and is even the focus of Fuka's admiration, and not knowing that a new friend actually has a connection with a singer. One thing I will say at this point is there's a whole lot of spoilers about Fuka online. Whilst I won't go anywhere near them here, do be careful where you tread, as people are all too happy to spoil things online. Thankfully I'm well ahead of the story since reading the manga on Crunchyroll, but you might not be so lucky. Overall, Fuka's first 2 episodes, which are now available on Crunchyroll, with new episodes every Friday at 8:30 AM Pacific time, give a good introduction to the first 2 cast members, and even gives more information on the background. We meet Yu's family, consisting of 3 barely dressed sisters, and Fuka's family, which consists both of Suzuka and Yamato from Seiyu's previous manga and anime, Suzuka. Now, I already know what I'm getting into with this series, but if you like what you saw here and want it to go in a more musical direction, as should be obvious from the end of the 2nd episode, you won't be disappointed by Fuka. Fuka herself is a very likeable female lead, with the rest of the cast playing off her nicely. It's one of my most anticipated series of the season, and with good reason too. Finally for today, we have Schoolgirl Striker's animation channel. I have to be honest, I've no idea why it's called animation channel, so I decided to search for it. I still don't know exactly why they did that, but it seems the manga has a subtitle Comic Channel, whilst a light novel went with Novel Channel. There's a persona joke in here somewhere, but I'm not going to spell it out for you. After the first episode, I'm still not quite sure what to make of a plot of Schoolgirl Strikers, in that I wasn't sure what was happening at various points throughout. I'll try my best to come up with some summary for the plot for you though. The 5 main girls go to a brand new high school called Goryuken Academy, a school that was set up to secretly recruit and then train girls in some magical girl-style stuff to go fight some weird things in an alternate dimension. Separated into teams of 5, our girls form Altair Tort, which is seemingly the worst team, as they fail at least twice in this episode, at least when the girls aren't randomly running around school looking for mysteries that haven't actually happened yet. You can't exactly have a 7 unexplained mysteries of a school in a brand new school after all. Now this series has a whole lot in common with a series called Angeverge, which aired last year. An all-star cast of female Seiyu, although more Miyuki Sawashiro and Kana Hanazawa can never be a bad thing, now can it? And of course the same bad light novel style vibes, without any of a light novel plot to make it bearable. I'm actually willing to give this one another shot, or this is the closest series to being dropped at this point. The only reason I'm giving it extra chance is because the JC staff have a good record of a series like this, so hopefully it can turn around. Skull Girl Strikers is also airing on Crunchyroll on Fridays at 9:30 AM Pacific Time. And that's a lot for the first episode of this season's preview. I'll be back with some more previews, so be sure to subscribe to me and keep an eye open for when it's posted. As ever, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.